Hi, this is a guided channeled message for the sign of Sagittarius for February 5th through 10th, 2019. I'm going to be shuffling behind here. I don't know if you can hear that, but I do have the horse, which is also traditionally related to Sagittarius. And I want to emphasize the horse having to do with freedom because Sagittarians need freedom in their lives. So you could be reading this, you could be hearing this not on February 5th through 10th, and it could still resonate. Also, this could be relevant not only for sun signs, but moon signs, risings, and Jupiter and Venus. Okay. So what are some general energies for Sag this next 10 days, 5 days? Coming out of suspension. So you're in some sort of situation where you were like in suspension in time and space, like things were not moving forward. And coming out of that in the next 5 days. What is this suspension related to? How to do King of Swords reversed. I see this upright. It's like I see it as an empowered man who is firm, law-based. He can speak his mind. Because I see the swords often as communication. I relate them to Gemini and the air signs. But anyway, so reverse, I see it. There's like some verbal abuse that's happening. Could be from a man, or you may be abusing someone verbally. That has to do with this suspension. I want one more card on this situation. So coming out of suspension, verbal abuse, and verbal masculine abuse, and the High Priestess. This has to do with listening to our intuition. This card, we got it in the last reading as well, so it's in the vibes for the next 5 days. Coming out of suspension for you for the next 5 days, Sag, has to do with listening to your intuition and not getting into the net, because Sag can be kind of abrasive, because there's those truth speakers, right? They're trying to hit us with the arrow of truth, and that can be abusive sometimes. So something about coming out of suspension for you has to do with listening to your intuition about how you're communicating. What else? What is maybe some blocks that are happening emotionally or psychically? Lovers. Some love situation, or it could also be about choices, doing the right thing. But there's a block with romance. I just asked about blocks, so I'm reading this as a sort of not as positive as it would be in another circumstance, but the lovers, you're having a block in terms of finding a lover, perhaps. What emotional wound is this related to? Control. I see the Emperor upright is control, but reverse, it's abusive control. So maybe someone was abusive towards you in your past, or maybe you're having obsessive control about finding a mate, relating to others emotionally, or just there's something about obsessive control that's a block here, having to do with romance. What are some tools that we have that Sag has to move forward in this situation? You do have emotional depth. You have a full heart that you want to offer to someone. So that's an asset you have. If the Sag watching is involved in a relationship, you could read this as a love relationship. You could read this as any relationship. I want to ask about how they're relating to others. So what's going on in their relationship? Five of Swords. Five of Swords this could be coming out of a conflict, but I see this as like having to do with a deep-rooted conflict in this reading. So something about coming out of suspension, verbal abuse, dealing with emotional or control, obsessive control, has to do with this deep-rooted inner mental conflict, because the Swords is mental. So how do you feel about the relationship that you're in, or how you're relating to others? You're feeling like you're trying to come out of being defensive. The nines stacked up like this, it's like there's defense, you're on the defense, but in the reverse, it's like you're trying to let go of these patterns. How does whoever you're in a relationship with how might they feel about you right now? Whatever the relationship may be. They feel like you are not, they see you as someone who is like confused, like you maybe have a apprenticeship or some sort of, you're working towards like a financial goal or a career, and you're like so unsure of yourself, and so that's how they're seeing you right now. Is there a way to heal this relationship? It has to do with Queen of Pentacles is someone who provides financially for themselves and others, and is sort of the ruler of a house. I see them as the Capricorn, although the Devil can also be Capricorn, but I see this more, I see this card as relating to, it's a woman who is financially secure. So that is the healing that can be brought forth for the next 5 days, is focusing on your own financial security. What are some final messages for the next 5 days for Sag that they should keep in mind? Coming out of heartbreak, so there is some sort of deep-seated mental emotional issue, heartbreak, that you're now letting go of. How can they do that? How can Sag do that? Stop being so fucking, sorry, sometimes I swear. Stop being so hasty. Traditionally, the Knight of Swords upright, this is Wands, but the Swords is a communicative hastiness. But I see the Knight of Wands upright is like, when it's upright, it's like an empowered, like fire sign individual who is like, which is good because we're doing Sag, who's like moving towards their goals and this passion in life, and they're going on a quest. When it's upright, when it's reversed, it's like, don't be so hasty on your quest. For whether it's relating to others, sometimes we can like be intense. I know I have an Aries ascendant, so we can be quick to sort of like be impassioned and passionate with our feelings and how we express them. But I feel like this card is saying hold back. That has to do holding back, releasing obsessive control, and relating to your heart that has an inner emotional wisdom. These are the 3 things that are going to heal the financial and emotional situation you're going through. So thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day.